Today is Monday, um, June 17th, 2019. And what am I supposed to talk about? I've been coughing up shit and stuff, and I mean, I felt like, I said, I need to take a shower, I have to get ready, I need to go up to this county, and my wife was like, you ain't going nowhere. I said, but I'm sitting here coughing up some shit, and but I have to finish the stuff that I'm doing. He said, no, you don't understand. You ain't going nowhere. Your ass gonna stay right here in this house. You gonna call in sick. Because you do. Oh, excuse me. Oh shit. Because you working on trying to get better. Because you have interviews that you are trying to schedule. And I was going to try and schedule one for tomorrow afternoon, but then I said, okay, well, I need to make sure. I told the people, I said, put me down for Wednesday morning and stuff. And let me know that it's confirmed, and then, I'll be there and stuff. And then somebody else called me. They wanted to do a phone assessment. And so I'm trying to get this cough out so I can talk to them and not, because it's in my head. All this shit is in my head. This is where it is. It hasn't gone anywhere else, but I am tired. I spent all weekend sleeping. I was sending off applications and trying to do assessments and couldn't do everything I needed to do, which was like pissing me off. My father said, now, you already know that I want you to work with me. And I said, I understand that, Father, but, I have got to pay these bills, and I can't continue to live like this. He said, I know that. I drink so much orange juice. I had to go get extra ice. And you see this zit right here? That's because of the acid in the orange juice. It broke out. Because, I went through a whole carton of orange juice. I'm just drinking it because I'm trying to get my vitamin C level up. And then I was drinking tea, trying to detox my body and all that kind of stuff. They didn't have any echinacea. That boosted the immune system. I wanted that. They didn't have that at this store. None of these stores up here had it. I should have checked out the store that I was at on Friday, because they probably would have had it. Just a little more affluent neighborhood, and that's where you normally find stuff like that. Because as far as everybody else, they said they don't know what that shit is. They don't worry about something to them. I'm surprised I found this detox tea. I found that at a 99-cent store, and when I went back in to see if I could get some more, they didn't have no more. Somebody bought it, so they can order some more. Now, is it pure? I don't know. It does a job, because I've been drinking it, and I have been eliminating stuff from my body. And that's what I'm working on, trying to eliminate stuff from my body. That's all it is. So, what am I talking about? My father, he was funny, because he was sitting there saying, now, I needed you to really understand where I'm coming from. And see, a lot of y'all ain't paying attention to stuff anyway, which is fine. See, you gave him pretty much carte blanche to proceed as he planned. Because the thing is, you lived so long under grace, and you believed so many lies that were told by the devil, that, as far as you're concerned, you just have to follow Oprah or Iyanla Van Sant or Lisa Beachy or Lisa Williams or Colette Baron Reed or, Farhan. All these people. Basically, because they didn't, made some kind of living doing some shit. Just like Doreen did the same thing, then she flipped. But she thinks she flipped early enough. No, she didn't flip early enough. If she flipped early enough, Donald Trump flipped early enough. And that motherfucker ain't flipped yet. Everybody's looking for when's God's judgment coming. You know what I mean? You looking at a rapture, you're talking about, well, he's just going to call up certain souls and blah, blah, blah. Did you not pay attention to what's going on in the news? How many good people are dying out there behind your bullshit, trying to break up your fights and stuff. And sometimes because they do something stupid like they buy a gun and then they end up getting shot dead before they can actually use a gun, because that would derail them from what they have coming to them as a potential blessing. Now, the thing is, you think that I'm just saying shit just to say it. Most of you. No. I mean, I look at your pithy memes. There's a lot of pithy memes out there and stuff. And they really are cute. I mean, I read them and stuff. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that put stuff out there that I look at. And I look at it because, you know, it's interesting. Some of it's historical, some of it's accurate, some of it's factual, and some of it is just a matter of public opinion. But public opinion don't mean anything. They really don't. Just like you're talking about this Me Too movement. First off, women said they never had any power. And now they running this gamut. No, you always had power. That wasn't the problem. You wielded your power foolishly. You had a relationship with God. Now you say, I don't have a relationship with that God because it's patriarchal. Or patriarchal. It's like, why is God patriarchal? Why is he matriarchal? Seriously. God divided in himself to create male and female energies. But at the same time, he did not say they were absolute. He just said, this I have created in and of myself. So, God can be, if you actually understand what God is. It can be a man who's a dick or a woman who's a bitch. You just don't see it. Because you're sitting there looking at life as you live it. You sit there about trials and tribulations, and basically what you're doing is making excuses for what you go through. And then you talk about later about what you learned. Good for you. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. What the fuck you want? A cookie? A cracker? Seriously, and you already know why I told you a cookie or a cracker. A cookie is like a dog treat. A cracker is just that. What you gonna pair it? Because see, parrots always repeat shit. And then dogs, well, you know, they'll do anything. They'll perform a trick for a treat. And you say, you have no right to talk to us this way. I really do not give a damn. I don't have a following. The numbers are just that few. Seriously. I told my brother, I said, they ain't look at this shit. He said, no. That's why you know I'm proceeding. And I'm not going to waver. I told you. I already knew it was coming. I said, but you had me go through all... No. Well, they are going to be happy to talk to you before I'm done. I said, but it's going to take a long time. He said, are you worried about it? I've already talked to you about longevity in your lifeline on both sides. No, they sit there saying, well, you know, he got viruses in him. Yeah, whatever. I don't think it heal anything. I ain't got sick yet until it's cold. I was in that fucking county office, and this girl was 2 seats over from me coughing up a stool. I said, shit, she gonna give me something. Did it happen right away? No. But it was hot outside, and we're going from the heat to the air conditioning and back out to the heat. We were doing that. Like, because I was, like I told you, I'm job searching. And then I'm coming to that class, and it's just wrong. And it was what it was. And I get there early, and I sit there to charge my phone. And, because using my phone to do job searching and stuff too. And then there's one website that I was using. All of a sudden, they did something. I told you they flipped the script and the shit didn't work anymore. Ah, shit. I mean, it had nothing to do with my phone. It had everything to do with something they did on their end. Because, like I said, I could not access it on my computer here. And I know it's got the latest updates on there. And I could not access it on the computer at the county. And I know that they shit gets updated. I told you, roadblocks. My father will throw a roadblock up in a minute and stuff. Because, I was asking him, I said, well, I don't understand why you stopping, because now these people, they want to meet with me and they want to hire me. He said, yeah, because the blinders are off. Before, you were the invisible man, which I showed you in a dream, and you knew what it was. That nobody saw you. You were on the stoop. You know, James Baldwin's character. He just a black man sitting on the stoop. Nobody saw him. They didn't want to hire him. They didn't want to do anything with that character and stuff. I don't remember everything about the story. I read it once. That was a long time ago. But I do know that I was the invisible man in the dream that he sent me, because he was using my dad to make himself out. And then one day, I was dreaming and homeboy saw me and I said, you see me? He said, oh yeah, I see you. I think it was somebody in spirit. The world is always slow to catch up, because the world is another plane of existence. See, I told my father I would teach you, but to teach you means I have to be able to be unencumbered, which means I cannot be doing all that other shit. But I'm poised to do all that other shit because I need to not be on the streets. Because I can't teach you from the streets where they steal your people's shit. Because that's what's been the last few days I'm in the county office. The people that come up there have been going off. They talking about, I don't have anything. They stole my shit in these shelters and stuff. People don't have shit anyway, and then they go to a shelter, and then other people steal their shit. You said they belong here. They said, I don't belong here. Some of them actually do belong in a mental hospital. Not because, they can't be helped. It's just because they sitting there trying to treat them like they just regular people. Meaning that they are not touched up here. And they are touched people. I mean, seriously. Y'all sit there talking about people who are schizophrenic, going in and out of consciousness, and they talking to people that ain't there. But at the same time, you don't know what they talking to. You don't know what spirit is on them. Now, in days of old, they call that demonic. That's why I said I'm waiting for y'all to cast that shit out. Y'all can cast that shit out. You said, well, you ain't doing it either. I said, why would I? Well, where am I going to send it? You want to put it in your dog? Your cat? You got to give me a vessel. Somebody's got to house it, because heaven ain't going to house it anymore. I told you, my father got tired of y'all shit. He cleaned out heaven. He turned everything back over to the earth. Where the devil rules, because that's your God. You say, the devil's not my God? Oh, but he is. See, the devil is opinionated. The devil basically pits you against each other, and the devil doesn't give a fuck about the fact that somebody else is suffering. And you can make peace with that. You say, as long as I'm living good, you don't care. You say your chariot has arrived. It's all about you. Your gravy train. Now, some of you have lived it a lot longer and a lot better than other people. Not meaning that you didn't do anything good. Trust me, heaven has acknowledged the fact that you did it. And you're still working on it and stuff. And you even poke fun at yourself, like George Clooney's thing, where, you can have, what they say, hang out with him in the mall, but he knows the mall is really the one you want to hang out with. I'm just an Hollywood actor. I mean, it was cute. It was on Facebook. But he said I was 2 times sexiest actor alive, or sexiest man alive, and they said that was a long time ago. I mean, they post on it that and stuff because, you know, his wife is really all about human rights. Now, a woman who does some shit like that, we have no problem with. But a lot of you women, I mean, I'm just doing this. Because see, Oprah has a school, but it's for girls. She ain't think about the boys. Come on. You start posting shit where Oprah is talking about boys. She'll tell you how men need to know their place with her. Stedman knows his place with her. She ain't gonna marry him. He's a common law white. See, you don't like the fact I talk about Oprah. You don't like the fact I talk about Adama. I told you, she sounded like a trained monkey to me. I don't care. I'm not your friend. I'm not your enemy. I'm just somebody who, for lack of a better word to put it, is a prophet. And what I see, that I can see a storm coming, and it's not going to benefit you, then you do realize I can also see you too, and it's not going to benefit you. Prophets of old were always chastised by the people who they served, meaning that, you know, kings kept them close as long as they could win a war. But at the same time, when the prophet, whether it was to a dream or whatever, or a vision, said, no, you're not going to succeed, that king wanted to kill him. Now for you, or what you call pseudo-prophets, you know, novices, you really don't understand what you got yourself invested in. Because you think that spirit is always telling you the truth. Just tell us that shit. You still talking about going to Sedona. Motherfucker been talking about going to Sedona since like 6 years ago. When I was in Pittsburgh, he was talking about going to Sedona. He said they moved there yet. Colette Berry couldn't last so long. See, I don't think she stayed there 2 or 3 years. And I can't wait to soak up. You know, it's gonna spit you out. The energy there. I've been to Sedona. I know what it is. Them energy, the energy's there. They can spit you out. I can touch the earth and feel the pulse that goes through it. Or where I live, I don't know. I go where my Bible tells me to go. I'm only here to truth. I'm only here till he tells me not to be. So what you gonna do? By his hand, that's what he's saying. Because he said this to me before I started the recording. He's gonna change the fate of the world. And a lot more of you are gonna find yourself cast out. You are going to be walking around like lost. Religion will not comfort you. Spirituality will not comfort you. The reason being for one reason and one reason only. You need to learn that you're not God. You started buying into that as a collective consciousness. Which means all these people out there that are sitting there teaching you this shit, that you are some form of God, and you are manifestors, and you can make anything you want happen. No. Because see, the thing is, my father is a cafeteria lord, meaning that he serves up a meal. And if he decides that he's not going to serve up any more meals, I told you, that was a part of the dream that I had the other night. So y'all don't be on desk duty. Some people are going to still get rewarded. They're going to get paid as they're on desk duty. But, you know, the rest of you, You was sitting there looking for something to eat. You ain't gonna have nothing to eat. I had a dream about, it was like a couple girls. They were funny. And one was younger than the other. And I told them, you need to stick close to me because I'm supposed to look out for you. Some kid, I don't know what those were. I said, I had never seen them girls before in my life. I said, what the fuck was that dream about? I knew they were in spirit. And the little girl, the youngest one, said, you eat all the time. And she's talking about, the fact that I get information and stuff. She said, I cannot subsist on sandwiches, meaning that it's poor nutrition. Don't ask me what my dreams mean, because I know what they mean. So now, what is my Father planning to do for you? That's a blessed thing. He created it. I told you, I do not hear him talking that much anymore. He'll send me a dream and stuff, but he ain't really talking that much because the thing is, it's already created. Now it's coming into the fold. And y'all have no idea what you're up against because the thing is, for all you say that you know, you don't know shit. You might as well call yourself Donald Trump. That motherfucker don't believe in global warming. You might do, but you don't believe in it. So, what happens? As old as his ass is, his pussy grabbing, just wanna be a dictator ass is. Because he basically, he looks at all these other world leaders, he's like, shit, I want to have it like you have it, but at the same time, they don't really have it as good as they think. I guess he likes the Queen of England because she ain't really doing anything. She over there she on welfare. I told you, that comedian said that shit, and that shit was funny, because it's true. Because she ain't doing nothing. She don't have to go to Parliament. She just show up and, it's my birthday, happy birthday to me. Make sure wait. Take a couple pictures. She ain't doing that. Donald Trump is required to speak, and at the same time, you expect him to speak intelligently, some of you, and some of you say, well, he speaks intelligently to me, that's because you stupid. And then in saying it, you say they stupid, and they say you stupid. Because you don't understand. Oh, stupid, I understand stupid. Smart does not understand stupid. Because you say you're smart. Seriously. You name yourself, you don't know what you name yourself. You don't know what the name means. You don't know where it came from. You don't know anything. You talk about your ancestry.com and your history. Seriously. Wait a minute. Yeah. That's why I needed this break. I cannot talk for a prolonged period of time. Well, some shit coming up. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna tell you what. No, there's no Bible scripture. Actually, there's nothing for me to say right now other than, as far as he's concerned, he's proceeding. Which means that it's going to get a lot worse before it gets a lot better. And as far as you're concerned, for you who say you have it all good because you good with God and His Christ, reevaluate just why you think you have it so good. And at the same time, also ask yourself, at what point in time is Christ coming back and how are you going? and say that he is not me. Because all my shit is personal, and you are supposed to have a personal relationship with me? Oh, no, 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 no. You don't want to try that argument. Not with me, and you definitely don't want to do it with my father. But you're going to do it anyway. And we don't have a problem with that. Get ready. All I'm saying is this. En tu forma que esté en la guayata, tu que está para allá, y tu va. Tu ya tuyo, era de ya. I defer to you in your so-called awareness. Because as far as you're concerned, you're bad like that. You're mad like that. You can handle all that. So carry on with your bad selves. And I said to my father, give them fucking hell. Capiche?